My name is Warrior Cho. I'm Rachel. I'm a mom of two, wife, 7 years today. Yeah, we've been cooking for a bit. I like to work hard. I try. I'm a really friendly person. My parenting, like 3. I see so many parents and I'm like, I want to be like those guys. Like, I feel like I spend 3/4 of my parenting time being like, how do those people do that? Like my friends, 3/4 of them. I have friends, I sit there and I watch them like a show and I'm like, then when it's my turn, I don't show up as much as I would like to. Okay, so that's why I feel like it's really low. I could do better, could do so much better. I feel like when you're a parent, it's mostly made out of moments. Like, the things I like about my kids is like the things we do together, and I feel like I can't compare. I don't know, but I have seen and I know people who I am so sure that is the favorite child, and that is the favorite. Like, I've seen it a lot, and I'm sure maybe guys see me and say that. I've heard people say that, like, they're like, I feel like you punish them more than you punish this one. And I'm like, but they're not the same or what. But people always have their idea of parenting, but I don't think so. Because, like I said, I have 2 kids. I've only spent 3 years with one and like 9 with the other, but it's like I've known this little one for as long as I've known the other one. For me, no, I don't think so. I don't. There is no most. There are so many. Yeah, I don't feel like there's a most, because I've never seen anyone at least say that, well, that's the perfect mom. Even when you're the one who works and you're home and you do have a job and you have a side business and you do what, guys will always find fault. So I don't think it's just unrealistic expectations. Like, I don't think there's anyone who's there yet. Or maybe I haven't met a perfect mom, but I don't think there is such a thing. It doesn't exist to me, so I have no criteria for something like that. I haven't met one. I feel like it's the work home parenting thing. You get, like, that's why I've said it's twisted. Like, everyone would want a mom who has a full-time job, like you're able to get a salary and you can do as much as you would. But everyone also wants a mom who's there all the time. And yet you want both, but there are some who are both. But yeah, I think that, like, you can't be that super, like, you're at home all the time, then you have a job, then you can't do, it's very hard to be a career mom and be a perfectly good home mom as well. Yeah, it's hard. It's like something where you have to choose. Yeah, I always feel like, yes. Human beings are social creatures. We like talking, we spend time with each other. I am a person who does not believe in physically. I think my kids have not annoyed me to that extent, but I have never beaten them or like gotten a stick. I have friends who anytime, I have a friend who's like, me, my limbs are loose. Like, one word and like hand, leg. At home, guys they're afraid. They're like, oh, mommy's back. She loves them so much, but you can't be sure. So I don't beat them, and sometimes there are things they do and I'm like, that must be because I don't actually physically torment you, because sometimes there are things that I feel like need some level of punishment, but I don't do that. But every time my kids do something, and the thing I do that I think works is, I like, stop being your friend. You get, today I'm your mom, but I wake up, I'm like, it's time to bathe. Those things of Simanya we're showering, we're singing, we're what? No, I'm like, it's time to shower. These things of, I've done this, I've done this, what? I'm like, okay, you get, like, just that gratitude hurts a lot. Like that, oh, wow, that stuff you do the whole day, it's actually effortless, but it hurts, like that whole day when I'm like, today I'm not talking to you, you get, like, if you're not telling me something serious, just, today we have no KB, and you know what you've done wrong. The next day, they'll like, it's the most efficient. Just stop being their friend. Like, just for a few. It really hurts. It actually hurts. It hurts. It actually hurts me mostly before it hurts them and I stop. But it works. Like, they'll come, sorry, mommy, I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. I won't. Please. Just talk to me. But just, yeah, I feel like. I hear Cinta saying this all the time. And I hear people saying it all the time. And I know that everyone should do it, you guys. Real moisturizing. I know that it seems like it doesn't work, but if you those people just take a shower, then after you just get some oil and rub it all over your whole body. You guys, if you have skin problems, like I've said, Ella, talk to Cinta, because that should be able to keep you as a normal human being. It's just because, like what you're saying, you're always in a hurry, you always will only moisturize. Like now today, I knew I was coming here, so. But the last time I moisturized was like 2 weeks ago. Like, I can't be bothered. The kids are always entering the bathroom, watch. You can't spend as much time as you think you need to, but oil your skin as much as you can immediately after showering. It works. It works. What I did when I was coming here today, remember I talked to you about, I knew that this thing was on Saturday. Every time we have a function or anything, I don't have a regular job. I don't leave the house Monday to Friday necessarily. So I feel like when I should come out, I should present for all the days that I miss being out. Yeah, like, so every time I'm going for a function, for anything, I really like to show up. Like, I'll go to the salon before, the day before, they'll scrub my feet, they'll do my hair, they'll do what, because I know that if I do it today, I will not be in time for whatever I'm doing. But like, at least, like I said yesterday, you go do, then still if you can, like today, still, I was so late. But I had to pass by for like that 20-minute touch up, to show up. Every time someone takes a picture, every time you see yourself there, you look nice. It's nice to look nice. Yeah, like. I own a shop. I do crafts. I do crochet mostly. So I make clothes, swimsuits, clothes, jewelry, a lot of stuff. My job hasn't really been trying, like, in the sense of, it hasn't been hard to balance, because 3/4 of it has been at home. Of course, it's a bit difficult because your work time is within home time, so it's a bit difficult. It would be more practical, of course, to separate your home life from, like, I can't exactly work while the kids are doing this, while they're doing that. But that was a bit trying, but I actually got a space, so I separated the time I have. So at least I know that when I'm at the shop, I'm at the shop. And when I'm at home. So what I do is I just make sure that I try to do what I need to do at the shop. Although what I do extends into home, but my kids are also very handsy. Like, they like to learn, they pick up what I do. So it's not really a problem. You just have to prioritize and know what to do, when to do it. I have to look for a third word. I only have 2 for now, but I'm very bold and I'm very resilient. Yes, bold, resilient. I'll look for something to add at the end there. Yeah, but yes. The person who they send to ask for things that nobody can ask for, the person who they send to talk for them when guys don't want to talk, the person who meets people they don't know and I'm okay with speaking to them anyhow. Like, I'm not afraid to get out there, at least. And yeah, I'm not easy to put down. So resilient is, not easy. Once at least I set my mind to something, I follow through. It's part of the craft as well. Like, if you're not a person who follows through, you can't get anything done. You can't start making a dress and then you give up halfway. You can't, and it takes a lot of work, a lot of time, so you have to be resilient. You have to work through it. It's monotonous and it's tiring but it gets easier with time. So resilient is, at least I know how to work hard, to try to work hard, to keep trying to work hard.